What's good, YouTube? Is young trisfortrey. Coming back at y'all with some spicy. And so, in today's video, I'm finna be doing another story time. This story time is finna be something crazy. Like I said, if y'all haven't watched my story time about how I got caught smoking weed at school, yes, bruh, it was tragic. It was crazy. It was embarrassing. Go check that out. Now I'm finna give y'all the part one to the story time. Part one is actually my first time smoking weed. And like I said in the first video, I do not encourage smoking weed. I don't condone it. But if you do it, do you feel me? I'm not encouraging anyone to do it that don't do it, you feel me? This story time is finna be about the first time that I smoked weed, bro. This story time is something crazy, cause like the whole setup of it, I really thought like, I don't know, I guess I thought I was in a movie or something, because the way that I tried to make everything play out, it just seemed like a movie. And so, alright, let's get into the story time. So there's a thing at our school called STAR test, and it's for my state, in the state of Texas. You have to take the STAR test to move on to the next grade. It's like a little exam, kind of like a final exam, and it tell you if you learned all that you need to learn for that course. And so I had STAR tests in about 4 classes freshman year. This story took place back in freshman year, and so I had STAR tests for about 4 classes freshman year. And so the thing is that at my school they did about grade. You had the 9th and 10th, and then you had the 11th and 12th. They did about underclass and upper class. And so the underclass had different days than the upper class. And what they would do, because they separated the people by days, so on the day that the underclass had to take the test, the upper class would just be in a gym, and they had late arrival. And so they'd go to the gym, play basketball, hoop, then go to their regular class and get out of school early type shit. And so it was the same vice versa. And so when the upper class had to take the test, the underclass would go to the gym, late arrival, play basketball, do all that. Me knowing that I had to take the test, so the first day I went there, took my test, boom, I'm done with that. And then I knew that I had a free day. And so what I did with the free day is curious about weed, and I had wanted to try it out. And so I just started asking around, you feel me? I had a couple friends, I knew that they used to smoke, and so I asked them, linked up with them, met up with them. We got together, we planned something together for the next day when we had late arrival. And so what I did was I woke up early the next day. Even though I did have late arrival, I still woke up early like I had to go take my test. Told my parents that I had to take the test. And really what I did was I went and chilled and smoked with the homeboys. And now I'm finna walk y'all through that day. And so this is the day that I got done with my STAR test. Went home, eat, went to sleep. You know, I couldn't wait to get to the next day. I wanted to smoke, and so I went to sleep early. I woke up the next morning, told my parents that I was gonna go take my test, and then I walked up to the school, because I used to have to walk to school freshman year. I walked up to the school, met up with my homeboys. They was there. And so once all of us got together, we already had a spot. We had a homie's house whose parents was gone the whole day. And so by the time we would leave, his parents wasn't even gonna be home no time soon. His parents got off at 4 and we was gonna leave his house around 12. And so we went to his house. And so there was a whole gang of people at his house. It was dummy people there. Like, I didn't even know it was gonna be that much people. I thought it was just gonna be me and my 4 homeboys, you feel me? But it actually turned out to be about 10, 11, 12 people there, you feel me? And it was a whole bunch of people. And so with that comes a whole bunch of weed. And you feel me? And this is my first time smoking. So I wasn't expecting it to be this much, you know? I thought it was only finna be one of them, you feel me? I thought it was finna be one. I was gonna smoke that, go back to school, be chilling the rest of the day, because I ain't had no work to do, you feel me? I just took my test the other day, late arrival, chilling in class the rest of the day. And so it actually turned out to be about 6 or 7 of them. 6 or 7, and mind you, this is my first time, and so I really don't even know what I'm doing. I'm unexperienced, and I'm just gonna be out of this world high. And so it ended up being 6 or 7 of them. And so once I got there, We chilled. We played on the game for a little bit, you know. And then my homeboys, they used to have a little rap group or whatever. They used to be rapping, and so you already know how that go. They turned on a little beat. Everybody got to freestyle. And so what happened was, we was freestyling, we was chilling. Whole time we was waiting for the plug to get there, you feel me? Cause nobody had none. All we had was money. So once the plug finally got there, everybody pitched in their money. You know, I'm new to this. I had to pitch in because I was gonna be smoking, and everybody pitched in. And the crazy thing is, the plug, tell me why he was with us. The plug was actually smoking with us. I didn't even know that. And so once we finally got the stuff, everybody started doing their thing. Started rolling them joints. People went to the garage, started smoking, started sparking stuff up. But I was chilling in the house. I was scared, bro. Like I said, this was my first time. I was scared. My heart was beating fast. My stomach was dropping. I was like, dang, do I really want to do this? You feel me? Am I ready for this? Do I know what this gonna be like? And so ultimately, I came to the decision that I'm ready for it. You feel me? Team me up. You feel me? I'm finna go do this. I'm finna be lit the whole day. You feel me? I'm gonna be chilling with gang. We all gonna be lit. And so I walked to the garage. As soon as I opened the garage door, boom! That smell hit me. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. If y'all ever smelled weed, it's just like a strong, distinct smell, bro. As soon as I walk in the garage, it smell like a pound of weed in there, bro. And so I see them, they in rotation, they smoking. And so me, I didn't know what to do. I was just sitting there waiting. You feel me? Because I didn't know that I was supposed to actually walk into the rotation. The thing went around about 3-4 times, and then they sparked up another one. And then that's when somebody finally said, hey, little bro, go ahead and get in the rotation. And so, you know me, I was ready. And so I stepped up, got in the rotation. They was talking, you feel me? Everybody, they was already high. I wasn't high because they had already smoked. They just kept on smoking because they was pros. And so this was my first time. They was already high. I'm just sitting there just waiting to get high, you feel me? I'm sitting there smiling, cheesing. Everybody laughing, cracking jokes. I'm sitting there smiling, cheesing, waiting to smoke, bro. And so as it gets closer, all the people, they keep on blowing the smoke in my face. Like, let's get him high before he hit it. Let's get him high before he hit it. Long story short, that didn't end up working. Finally, it got to me. I grabbed it, man. I get it. I did not know how to smoke. I took a puff, swallowed that joint. Immediately, bro. I got to dying. I was coughing so bad. I really thought I was finna throw up. Like, I was coughing that bad. I was coughing for about 4 minutes straight. Finally, they told me to go get a soda, bro. They told me to go get a soda. I drank the soda. It made it even worse. I was coughing and my chest was burning. Immediately after that, I straight up passed it, bro. I said, nah, I'm not finna hit it no more. They was like, that's cool. You don't gotta hit it. Slowly, as the rotation started getting back to me again, they talk about some, actually, I do want you to hit it, you feel me? Because you pitched in, and so I'm finna teach you how to smoke. And so they told me that when I hit it, I need to hit it and then hold it in for a little bit. And so I did that when I finally got to it this time. And when I did it, I didn't even feel nothing. I still wasn't hitting it wrong. I just hit it and held it in my mouth and blew it out. And so I just thought I was smoking, so I kept on hitting it. Boom, boom, boom. Pass it. Time goes by. That one's done. They spark up another one. Boom, boom, boom. It gets to me again. I do the same thing. And then as the rotation continues, as the session continues, I keep on doing the same thing. The thing is that the garage was so hotboxed that I had a contact high. I was high, but I wasn't all the way high, if you know what I mean. So I was feeling something. I was feeling funny. And as soon as I start feeling this way, I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna go see what I look like. I went in the mirror, my eyes wasn't red. My eyes was just hella low. I was like, okay, I'm feeling this, you feel me? I'm in this joint, you feel me? I'm really out here like that. You know, I was drinking, bro. I was happy. This was mission accomplished for me, you feel me? This was what I came here to do, and it happened. And so, after I went to the bathroom and looked at myself, I walk out. I start telling everybody, you feel me? That's the first thing I want to do is tell everybody. Telling them how they like, alright, bro, chill, you tweaking. And so time goes by. Eventually, bro, it gets closer to time to go to school, and I'm mad hungry. Luckily, bro, in the kitchen was whipping something up, bro. Dude made the craziest, wackiest meal ever. Nigga cooked some macaroni and cheese with some chicken bites and some pizza, my nigga. When I tell you, I looked at it, I'm like, what the heck? Like, what kind of combination is this? Like, this nigga don't have no type of taste buds. But guess what? As soon as I start eating the food, that shit was good as fuck. Like, I just couldn't stop eating it. I don't know why. Like, I wasn't even hungry. Eventually, I get done eating. I'm chilling now. I'm high. I got food in my stomach. We having a nice little time. I get back on the game, play the game, talk to the dudes, you feel me? We chilling. Finally, it's time for us to go to school. We go to school. Got it to walk to the school. Just to get the smell off of us. So the school's probably about a mile, 2 miles away. And so it's a nice little walk, about a 30, 45-minute walk. And so we walk into the school, we talking, we chilling. When we reach the front doors of the school, boom, 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 boom. Nobody letting us in. I'm like, hold on, don't tell me we can't get into school. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody letting us in again. We start ringing a bell to the school. Finally, the office people, they tell us, go around to the side doors. You can't come through the front. And so we go to the side doors, we enter. They check us in, mark our name off the list. We all went our separate ways, you feel me? Because it was older than me. And so they went to their little section. I went to my section. I went to the gym, played basketball, chilling with the dudes. I'm playing basketball. Turn out, bro, I'm trash.
Nice and so
I am trash. I cannot play basketball high. I was so trash, bro. I was messing up, getting the ball stole from me, getting crossed. I was out there looking ass. And the crazy thing is, everybody was in the stands. Everybody who was an underclassman was sitting in the stands. And so everybody was looking at me getting done in. So that was a little embarrassing. Time go by. I said, alright, I'm done. I'm not playing basketball anymore. I'm finna sit down and chill. I sit down and chill. People around me talk about, hey, you smell like weed. I'm like, hold on. There's no way that I could smell like weed. I spray cologne. We walked a 30-minute walk, you feel me? Everything had to be set straight. Crazy thing is, I still smell like a little bit of weed, and they noticed that. And so I asked them for some cologne, sprayed that on myself. Did that. I was cool. After that, I was cool. I was chilling. I was sitting in the gym watching them play basketball, talking to the homeboys. Finally, we went to class. I get in class. Tell me why the teacher have us do some work. It is a STAR test day. We're not supposed to be doing no work. So I'm in class doing work, trying to complete my work when I'm high, bro. That was some of the easiest work I done ever did. I'm thinking about it like, okay, I'm high. I'm not gonna be able to complete the work. Crazy thing is, I was doing all the problems, answering all the answers, you feel me? Writing down everything. But I thought I knew how to do it. I thought I was doing it right. Next day in class, when I got my paper back, I failed. I'm telling y'all, I failed. I thought that I was doing everything right. I really wasn't. And so after that, it was really a cool day, you feel me? Everything was cool. My high done wore off by now. It was just a contact. I didn't even smoke right. That was really that for that story time. You know, it was just a little chill day. The beginning of it was crazy. The setup of it was crazy. But after that, everything was chill, you feel me? It was a nice little day, cool little day. You know, I tried to set up everything perfectly, and I really did. I'll catch y'all Thursday back for another story time. Until then, it's young trisfortrey, and I'm out. Peace.
Hold on. Me and Andy like King and the Kill. Fuck it, we PB&J. Okay. Give a fuck what a bit about to say.